There is nothing quite as frustrating as hauling out the snowblower on the first genuinely freezing morning of the year, only to pull the cord until your arm feels like falling off with zero results. Usually, the culprit hiding behind that stubborn refusal to start is a gunked-up carburetor that has given up the ghost after sitting through the humid summer months. Now, when a Tecumseh engine starts acting up like that on an old Toro or Craftsman machine, people often panic and start shopping for a whole new rig. But honestly, swapping out the carb is usually all it takes to bring that heavy iron back to life. That is where this HOOAI replacement unit comes into play, targeting those classic 8, 9, and 10 horsepower power plants found on so many trusty snowblowers and wood chippers out there. Pulling it out of the box, it feels surprisingly hefty, with clean machining on the metal body and a manual choke lever that clicks firmly into position without feeling sloppy or loose. The bolt-on flange lines up neatly with the intake port, though digging out the old gaskets and scraping away decades of baked-on paper residue is always the messy chore nobody actually wants to tackle. Once it is bolted down and the fuel line is hooked up to the brass inlet, priming it feels satisfyingly crisp. The float bowl seals tight, meaning no annoying little drips of gasoline pooling up on the garage floor, which is a common worry with these aftermarket replacements. It handles engines like the HMSK 80 and the classic HM100 without missing a beat, restoring that steady, rhythmic idle instead of that irritating surging and hunting for air that plagues worn-out carbs. Now, to be completely fair, the manual choke knob can feel a little stiff during those sub-zero mornings, requiring a firm tug rather than a gentle nudge. But once the engine catches, it warms up smoothly and transitions right into high gear. It even fits those older Ariens and MTD snow-clearing workhorses that refuse to die if you just give them a little love. So yeah, instead of junking a perfectly good machine because the fuel passages got permanently varnished over, spending a few minutes with a socket set, and dropping this thing under the shroud gets the heavy snow removal duty back on track without emptying the wallet.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.